Okay. I'm gonna pull up Twitch on my phone real quick, make sure that my volume is all good, because I don't know. Hopefully you're not hearing doubles. Hearing doubles would be tough. Okay. Is this... Okay, yeah, it sounds good. Ugh, I hate listening to my voice because I literally sound just like my cousin. Sorry, that sounds weird, but like I love my cousin, but I am not used to hearing my voice sounding like his voice. Anyways, give me a second to find the right world. It doesn't really matter which world I use, does it? Sorry. Which save. Doesn't matter which world I'm using, because I have a specific bot that I'm trying to build on. Let me find it real quick. Also, all my screens are gone. I took them all off. I'm going to move my mic a little bit. But I took all my screens off of, because I didn't like them anymore. Hopefully, I will have time to, like, go through and redo them. And because I was trying to put text over them, and it just wasn't working in Streamlabs, so I'm gonna have to, like, take these and images also don't, like, fit right over this stuff. So I need to, like, the images don't fit perfectly in the screen for, like, setting up. So I need to, like, figure out the right crop for these and then put text over them, or I just need to, like, ideally I'm going to take each of my different screens and put art over them, like make my own art of those pictures, because these are all pictures that I show. Ideally, I'm going to make art of them, and hopefully I can, like, throw some text over top of that or something, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I'm gonna bulldoze a lot real quick and then switch over to the game. Let me see what this looks like in the world. I'll open you guys up in one more second. Okay. Alright. I switch it to a generic venue just because, I mean, it will be like a relatively generic venue. I think it'll be like I'm gonna either make it a retail or a small business. Okay. So I'm trying to decide. I had it originally planned for this lot, but now I'm kind of debating whether I want to put it here because of these parking spots. Instead, let me see what I had planned for these lots. Okay. This I was going to do an updated museum. This was going to be a restaurant and bar. This was going to be another gym. I think I'll leave the gym here. But I think it might be nice to move the museum over here. Or maybe I keep the gas station here so it's not right next to, like... Yeah, I think I actually will keep this here. Sorry, I had to decide. I'm trying... Anyways, the goal for this, though... Oh, there... Oh my god. Sorry. There's a Asian lady beetle on my desk. They always start coming inside around this time of year, and I never expect them. Anyways. Oh shit. I'm gonna close my blinds real quick. The sun was fine originally. I liked it. But now it's at an angle where it's like coming through and beaming glare right off my screen, making it hard to see. The goal for this, though, is I'm gonna try and renovate basically the entire, I'm gonna be trying to renovate basically every lot in The Sims 4 and redo a bunch of townies, and use all these renovated townies and new families that I'm making and new lots in like some kind of like mega legacy challenge, even though I've literally never done a full legacy challenge. I think I never made it past the first generation, mostly just because I lost interest, but I think I just like need to do different things. But yeah, I think I don't always like the original builds that they have. And I want to try and put more variety in to the world. Okay. I'm gonna turn on the sheets first. Because there should be like gas station debug. I'm gonna try and keep it. I'm just gonna actually scroll through the whole thing because I would filter it normally by like by packs, but I'm pretty sure there should be some like gas station debug from Oasis Springs, but there might also be some from like Get to Work or like the what's it called? Oh, Get Famous. From like the sets and stuff. Cause I would really just like a gas station pump to use, and I kind of want to find that stuff first. But the idea, I don't know if I can put this as a retail lot yet. There's so many different lot types now. I have been keeping up. Oh, here it is. Okay, cash register. That's it. That's easy. I have been keeping up with some stuff, so I do know about the sale of EA and things like that. I am not entirely sure what I am gonna do about that, because I do really enjoy playing The Sims, and it's probably one of my favorite games, and it's very like versatile, but it is also like the sale is a major concern. So I do have a lot of other games to play too, so I might start trying to. I obviously don't stream very often right now, but I am going to try and branch out into some other games as well, because with the sale, and also because I have all these games and I never play them. So I think it would be nice to get started on that. And I'm also going to try to stream more often because I used to play a lot of video games and like be online, be on the internet, be on my computer all the time, and now I'm not really doing that. Um, but I almost have gone like too far the other way, if that makes sense. Where it was like I was spending so much time, spending all my free time, like neglecting my responsibilities to, um, like be online, and I'm not doing that. But it's to the point where any time that I spend time playing games or something like that, it feels like a waste of time, or it feels like it's unproductive, and I just don't enjoy it anymore, and I don't like that feeling. So I'm gonna see if streaming more helps with that, because I will feel like I'm actually doing something, if that makes sense. I'm hoping that this will kind of help me get back into like being okay with gaming, if that makes sense, because I'll actually like be doing something. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but I'm hopefully also going to have more free time. Didn't have a lot of free time in my old apartment because I moved again. In my old apartment, didn't have a lot of free time, had to work a lot. And then the free time that I did have to play video games, it was too much for me to feel like streaming at the times. But that's all like actual items. Let me. Okay. It's also all still items. But yeah, in the old apartment, I couldn't really stream without, or like if I was going to stream, that was the only time I could play video games. I couldn't play video games on my own and stream. It was always like one or the other, and so I got very burnt out of streaming because I didn't have any other time to play games. Now I do. It's more of just like making that time, if that makes sense, or like trying to enjoy that time. There's so many items that I have to scroll through to get to debug. I think debug is right after Windows, though, at least. Yeah, here we go. Because there's these, but I feel like those don't really belong in this world, if that makes sense. Grab that out, just for fun. I think this would go nice in a museum. I think for like the museum that I'm planning in Willow Creek, kind of awkward. Don't really remember what the name of the world is. I think it's Willow Creek, but I think this could go good in the museum in there. I am also just playing generic like Sims 4 music, and hopefully I will notice when it stops, because I don't think that I have the repeat enabled for it. I think like an old quarry site would be cool in here. Either in here or in Chestnut Springs. I think an old quarry site with like a crane and stuff could be cool. Anyways, we're gonna do lots of scrolling just to find, hopefully, a gas station. I think some of these could go nicely in. I don't know if we have any railroad tracks, like, actually in game. I would have to check. But here's a gas station sign. Gas station awning. Okay, there's some, like, actual... Okay, don't like how the shadows are bugging under it, but... Okay, it's just... I guess it's just gonna do that. And if it bugs me enough, I will... If I can find... Let me just kind of throw some stuff out here that I like. Ooh. I think that if we could move this like far enough off the lot, it could be cool as like a little tourist attraction thing, but I don't think I can move it that far, so I'm just gonna have to leave it. I think it would be really cool though. Like, I kind of, my hope for, oh shit, wrong button. My goal for Oasis Springs, let me throw a cash register. I don't want to put a cash register on here yet. I'll just change it back to generic for now. We're like going out into... Okay, let me find some other stuff, hopefully, that I want to find. And then I can... Let me just get one of each billboard, and then I can kind of... Okay, gas station billboard, that's good. Okay, that's the same alien one. Bowling, I don't have bowling alley, but I did just get the bowling pack, so I'll have to go through... See, this could be cool and like a museum too. I forgot what I was saying. Wow, okay. Isn't this like a... No, it's an actual baby. Okay. Well, I don't really want an actual baby. Sorry. Okay. It's big. I think these are all from Oasis Springs as well. There's this, which could go nice in like a quarry site, like an old quarry site, if we decide to do that. Obviously, that would not be today, but these as well. I don't know if we're gonna have any like regular, I guess maybe we don't have any regular like gas station pumps, but we'll keep looking. We're like halfway through all the items, at least. Not halfway through debug, but halfway through all the items that are in game right now. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by things in here. Although I guess I could get started on more yapping. The goal, and I'll show you guys kind of what I mean once I get some stuff thrown in here. Get like all the debug that I'm kind of looking at thrown in here. But what I'm kind of try to do with Oasis Springs is I'm going to try and make these, like, obviously, like, the actual world debug is kind of, like, not super conducive to this, but I would love to make it kind of like a, almost like a stop-through town on a highway, like a town that maybe you wouldn't stay very long at, but you'll, um, like you pass through it on your way through a road trip. And then there's some areas that like are like richer areas, but like at least this main strip right here. So like a small museum, um, a lounge or restaurant, or maybe like even. I mean, there's also this gym right here. You can also make like a. I could make like a small business lot where people like stop to do their laundry and can like sleep or something like that, um, just for like story purposes. But we'll also look at the world in a minute for me to, because I did plan these out. I mean, probably back in the spring, maybe like late spring, very very early summer. I kind of planned these out, and obviously there's been a couple more packs that have come out since then. So I'm gonna have to take another look at it, but I do really like the idea of like a little gas station here. And I am gonna make it a retail store so people can um, buy goods from it. Although, to be completely honest, I have not really looked into retail stores too much in The Sims 4, so I'm not, like, entirely sure, how you get the products from it, because, like, you can sell outfits, and you can sell, like, goods, but I do like this. I might grab a couple of these. Getting distracted again, but I might put like a flagpole in like the museum or something like that. But like I'm not really sure like if they can like sell like cans of soda and stuff like that, or like how that works, if that makes sense. What is this? I think the museum will kind of be like a, not necessarily like super rundown, but like I think I will make it kind of like outdated, I guess. So I would love for it to have like one of these, that like dinosaur as like an attraction. So maybe I would also make it on like a bigger lot like this. And then I could move the gym over here. Or just have like build like a motel instead. So instead of like the lounge or something like that, build a motel where people can stay and work out and do their laundry, and then maybe have a restaurant as well, or have something else over there. I'm not really sure, but we'll look into it. This is the whole gas station. I would love a gas station sign, like a gas station sign with prices on it, but beggars can't be choosers, so this will be good enough. No actual gas station, like just pumps by themselves though. Still got a little bit extra. Oh, a little generic burger place. think I can take inspiration from this for a restaurant, for like the little restaurant that I build, maybe. I like the idea of that. Bowling alley. I don't know if I'd put a bowling alley on, like, because this is in my head because of this road right here. It's going to be the kind of main, like, pass-through place, which I guess also, like, this, while it looks very nice and fancy, it also makes sense in a way, for it to be like a little, like, stop through on a road trip with everything right here. Memory card. I've also been playing The Sims 4 with a lot of mods lately, and I did remove some of them. I have 14 gigabytes of mods. I'm not sure how many I have now, because some of them I just removed out of the folders, because I don't want to play with them on stream. Some of them I removed because I have, like, specific saves that I use them for, and I don't want them in everything for, like, regular gameplay. I think some regular cones could be a nice little addition too. Obviously we have these little barriers, but we just throw a handful of these around. Ooh, I like the idea of stacking some tires up on the side. I'll grab like 5, maybe 6. I don't know what that is. It's broken. I don't know if I want a junkyard pile. I'll think about it. Because, like, having a little, like, junkyard pile could also be cool. I don't have tool mod, though. I think the tool mod would be kind of important for that. But I do... I think if we were going to have a dumping ground or something like that, like, kind of behind this, would make the most sense. But I don't know if I want to put it here. I think it would make more sense in a different neighborhood. So I'll keep that in my mind, but I won't do anything with it right now. I do want to put some vending machines in here as well. See, because we have, like, cans of soda, but I don't know how it works with, like, selling and buying, so I might rather make it, like, a small business with activities, and just have, like, a small, like, separate area for someone, for, like, a single, like, sim to sleep and stuff like that. Have it owned by just, like, one person, one sim. Are there any fire hydrants around? Because if there's not, I definitely want to keep this one right here. I don't see one kind of immediately around here, so I'll keep that. I don't think we're gonna have any gas stations in Cottage Living Debug. Scoreboard. More cool little things. Cause oh yeah, they did have Copperdale as like an old mining town, I think. So having an old quarry site in Copperdale and making it like a national park or something like that could be an interesting idea, but I forget. I just have to go through the whole thing I had planned again. Not sure what that is. Stadium lights. We're like a little like a almost through the debug, hopefully, I think. What's this? Another gas station sign in slightly different colors. So, we can pick. I don't like those. I like keeping these around. But I don't want to I want to keep the cones all like the same. If that makes sense. And I don't really want to mix the cone colors. Even though that like kind of makes sense in a way. Like having mismatched cones would make sense, but okay. I think we just have like two very slightly different colored. We'll decide. I've got lots of cars to use as well. Maybe put a car next to one of these pumps. Horse Ranch. This could be cool for a national park in like Chestnut Ridge. Is it Chestnut Ridge? I don't remember the names of the worlds. It's been a while since I last played. I don't suppose there's any gas station stuff from Horse Ranch. I'm trying to scroll through it quickly this last little bit. I don't see any street lamps. We have these street lights. I don't see any street lamps over here. I guess that kind of checks out though. I'm certainly not gonna go out of my way to change it. Nordhaven flag. I do think it's interesting how they do have flags for all the different worlds, or for some of the different worlds. I think that is very interesting. What is this? Also, looks like a fire lookout tower, in a way. I just want to look at it. Yeah, fire lookout tower. Interesting. I like that. Yeah, I think this is all custom content now. Not quite, but mostly. Rocks. Oh, that's a very large rock. These are all very large rocks. throw a couple of them out here, I guess. That's a little bit too big. So is that. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to be about it for the debug to look at over here. I think I'm gonna like abuse the small business slot, and then I'm pretty sure there's a new like custom lot thing that you can. I'm gonna put this as general real quick now that we're done with generic, real quick, and save, so we don't lose any of the debug while I go into manage worlds, just so we can look around the world, real quick. I'm probably gonna completely overhaul Desert Balloon Park, because you know it is very nice. That's very nice, but I feel like it's not what I have in mind for the world. So Mirage Canyon, yeah. So says well appreciated pit stop. So this is kind of my idea, is that there's just the like main highway passing through the world. Also, I do have like this screen is not base game. I do have a like I think it's from 20th Century Plumb Bob. I have like custom overhauls for most of the worlds. They don't have them for every world. I'd have to check also, because I haven't looked to see if they have updated. Like you can see the little dinosaur back here, that dinosaur that I had out earlier, and like the billboard. But I do really appreciate how it puts the details of the worlds in there a little bit more. It makes it a lot easier for me to plan them out. But quintessential desert living experience. So it looks like a lot of these are grassy. So this is going to be okay. But this one I might almost switch the vibes of the world, if that makes sense, or like switch the vibes of the neighborhoods, I guess. So this one I think I was gonna make like nicer-ish homes. This one was obviously gonna remain the two mansions, and then this one could be where I put like a little like junkyard dumping ground or something like that over here, and then right here I don't really remember what I had planned for it. Let me check real quick. Oh, I was gonna make them. Okay, all I have written is smaller, modern style homes. And then over here, I had planned this one. I was gonna make a curio shop, and then I was gonna keep this as Johnny's trailer, but maybe I can put the dumping ground like on Johnny's trailer property. I was gonna make a small vacation lot over here, but kind of like a rundown vacation lot, you know? And then I was gonna make a shack house and a swimming hole over here. This one I might just rethink the idea for it in general, because what I would like is to have maybe these three neighborhoods right here that are all kind of like, because you see how this one is separated out by rocks, and then this one has like this little gate, 'cause it's a gated community. Um, but I think it could be cool to have this kind of be like your classic like pass through ghost town, and this be like a richer area. And so I would just need to decide what to do with the park. I'm gonna turn the music back on real quick. But I'm kind of want to decide what to do with the park, because I'm sure that wealthy individuals would invest in it, but also maybe they wouldn't. I don't know how to describe it, but like I think I want it to match the vibes of like what I have planned for this neighborhood instead, and because I don't know, part of me is like, oh, like maybe they'd want to invest in the communities, but also I'm like, maybe they don't care. Maybe they would just isolate themselves. We'll see. Anyways, I am gonna get rid of. Oh, maybe I can put a bowling alley in that neighborhood back there, and we can put like I'm pretty sure it'd be the neighborhood back there, right? Sorry, I'm gonna be switching back and forth and planning things out. We're trying to plan things out. Okay. So it would be back this way. It doesn't look like there's a road that goes all the way back there, but the yeah, like a bowling billboard going back this way, and putting a bowling alley somewhere in here. Maybe this lot could be the bowling alley, or this. Maybe they wouldn't have a big bowling alley. I don't know. Okay, because I'm trying to make this kind of like a rundown thing, do we go with like the sign that looks older and more worn? Or we go with the new one? Can't decide. I feel like we should go with this one, like the newer one. And then we're also pretty sure that's the older thing. Gas station. I think we should put the gas station billboard on one of these other lots, or maybe even like back in that other neighborhood, back here, back this way. This billboard is already like right here, so we won't use that. So like our options are a gardening center or bridges. So which one sounds better? I feel like marketing like bridges is more like small towny, if that makes sense. More like ghost town like. And then this, I just can't imagine that people are doing much gardening in here, or like people passing through are doing enough gardening. So I think we'll keep that billboard, and then we'll keep this. Just move all of our. I'm gonna try and sort through some things. I'm gonna put our rocks as far over as I can. Same with our cones. Our cones are gonna go a little bit further, we're gonna just put all of our safety stuff. Our fire hydrant and our tires will go over here. Move this kind of over here. I feel like if I'm going to do as much building as I want to, I should get Toolmon, because I don't know who else is going to be using these. Like I probably will upload most, if not all, of these slots to the gallery, but I don't know how many other people would be using them enough for me to like want Tool. And I'm also going to be using so many packs. But I don't know, we'll see. I can't put cars back here, so it's just gonna have to be empty. Just fine, I guess. So let me make this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna scroll down. So we can make it a small business venue, or there. I heard there's like a new custom venue. Okay. Assigning activities, assigning roles, create a daily schedule. Okay, I don't want to do custom venue then. I think I'll stick with the small business. But I am definitely going to make a lot. I'm definitely going to make a lot of small businesses, I think, here. Although I think the custom venue could be nice for like building a magic school on that like special lot in that comes with like the Glimmerbrook world, but I have to make it there first. But like making an actual magic school I think would be nice. I think there is a mod to allow lectures on custom venues, I think. We'll see. Anyways, I don't want this to be super large. So like counter here, a couple of shelves. You can do like a small bathroom right here, like a small public bathroom here. Honestly, it can just be a 2x2, since it's just gonna have like a toilet and a sink in it. And then have this be like like the Sims bathroom. Let me move this forward just a little bit more. So like a little hallway, but it can have to be like a little almost open floor plan. It doesn't need to be super big, you know? So this, for like the little kitchen area, and then an extra little bit of space for like living room / dining. And then like a very small bedroom. I'd like to go this way just a little bit more, but like I'm not gonna push it too far, you know? Counter right here. Cool vending machines right here. Maybe next to the bathroom, or even like outside, maybe. But okay, yeah, well, okay. Here's the selecting billboard. I'm actually gonna move that back up here. Maybe I'll put this back here, just for a little bit. I don't remember where any of my buttons are. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely small enough for me to be happy with it. I am gonna move it just a little bit to the side, like this. Or like that. And then this would go like... I like having kind of off-centered from the... I guess that doesn't really make sense for this to be here because there's no like path for it to go, but like we can ignore that. It'll be fine. Okay, move this back a little bit. Just tap it. I just don't like this being so close to the sign. I'm gonna move the sign just a little bit. I really don't like the lighting, like how it's like bugging as I move around. And like even now that I've stopped moving, don't let that, but I just don't like that it's coming off a lot. So I might just have to be like this. But I'm gonna move this up, because I don't wanna have that there right now. Let me see. So the afternoon lighting, or the evening lighting, I guess, is the best for like looking at this. So we'll do that. We technically need, because I would love a little exterior trim. Can make this short wall height. Let me get the exterior trim. Let's see. Okay. That's the idea. And then delete that. That. Okay. Because I really want to have this. Although it's like, because it just doesn't work how I want it to. Anyways. That's too big. I don't like how it like has a wooden texture to it almost. Perhaps. With the red to match? Maybe. Maybe. Foundations. Lots of new foundations for me to pick from. I don't think we have any. Oh, don't love that. Let me sort by like red. Like this one also has a wooden texture to it, but I feel like it maybe is a little less obvious. You know, we're in the desert though too. So like, do rocks make more sense? We'll do one of each. I can't help but feel like the size of this frames the building better with this, like, such a large kind of trim. Which one is this one? And I mean, honestly, you can't see the texture. I feel like the texture was more like the wooden texture was more obvious on the upper trim than it is now with like this. So I think I'm okay with leaving it like that. Okay, I actually want to use this one, I think. Okay, now we'll look at the wall patterns. Don't want red. I think a white. I don't know if I want to do siding. I think no. Some sort of masonry or something. Is there's a cinder block kind of look. I don't know if there's a base game cinder block. I think there's just this. Which I almost like better. Okay, I think I like that better. Sorry. Okay. Now I want to figure out what to do about the roof. I would normally do like some sort of gravel. I don't think I have any filters on it. Interesting. Where's the gravel? Would the gravel not normally... What? Oh god, I think they redid it. Okay, here's... Okay. Yeah, I like that. Can check the other colors. I think... I think it has to be between one of these two. I feel like I like this one better. Let's get some roof sculptures up here. Ooh. I think I was gonna do like one of these. I think that's almost too big. And then there was a rooftop AC, isn't there? Yeah. This is quite large, though. I might have to size it down a little bit. Luxy AC. Maybe to like size this down twice and put it just kind of back here. Size this down once. Put a couple of them, maybe two. Kind of next to each other. Like that. Maybe I would actually put this one over here. Okay. Anything else? One of these. Put it like right here. Okay. I think that's good for the roof. Let's see about this. I want like a double door. I think I want that one. See, there's this. I feel like it's almost like too fancy, if that makes sense. There's this one. I don't like that. I want one that's like a pull door. So there's this one, which they do have like a lot of different colors for it. I wish it came in like a red outline, but I doubt any of these do, honestly. There's this. Comes in red, at least. I feel like there was one other double door from Get to Work, maybe, that I have been thinking about. Maybe not. I was wondering, it was like a, oh, it's this one. I don't like that. I think we'll go. I want it to be like right in the middle. Okay. Windows. We'll sort this by red and white, I think. I do want like large windows. I don't want them like floor to ceiling. So our two options for these ones are kind of like at the floor or up here, and I feel like I would like them better up here. Oh, but that clips through. I don't like that. Maybe I have to move it down just a little bit. Let's look at other windows, see what else there is that's red and or white. There's these. Yeah, this is quarter tiles now. Okay. Okay, let me put one of these on this side. Take another cursory look. A lot of custom content windows because I'm trying to build like a Gothic church, and it hasn't been going well so far. Okay, this. I think this one is more like gas station in general, but I also don't know. Maybe I'll keep these, have one of these like over here, both of them over here, like behind the counter, and then keep like that. I think that looks better. Let's go down here. Do I want him to have a liquor shelf? Or her? I don't know. Do I want them to have a liquor shelf? Well, it's not like a bar. I think we can do this. And then a door back here. So that like random people can come. Okay, let me small business menu. It's okay. Residential. Okay, and then these are the public areas. Okay. We don't really need an employees only area. Because I don't have to worry about people not going back there. But I feel like for like the purposes of this, I don't really like that. Like the door of Dinge. Yeah. I think I want a nicer door out here, and then we can put this in here. You know? And then there's this. We'll use a red one. And then for going back into here. I don't know. Part of me wants to like have it have like a glass window going back here just so we can see in and out into its business when it's open. If we can find one. I'll swipe right, red, and white again. Not a club door. It has a fire on it. I mean, we'll put that one out. I feel like this could be cool for like a door, like back into a kitchen or something like that in the restaurant that we build down further down on the lot or further down on the road. Let me get some lighting in here too. Let me look at the other doors real quick. See if there's anything else that would go well. Too modern. Okay. I think I would like to save this for like the restaurant I want to build. And now lighting. Ooh. Don't need those anymore. Okay. Here we go. This back up. I do like how this matches that door. So now we get to pick something for the inside. What do gas stations normally? I haven't been like inside of like a small gas station for a while, so I don't really know like what they usually look like inside. If they usually have tile or not. Let me also think about the layout, because I want the counter right here. Bathroom's right here. We could just have like drink coolers all the way back. And then like tile, maybe along these walls. Because of the drink coolers. And then some, ooh. That was the billboard. But have something else along these walls. And then obviously tile floor. What I want to do is in the restaurant, I would really like to use, there should be like a black and white tile floor somewhere. There should be one. Where is it? Is it only like a wall tile? I hope not. And there's this. Oh, I think it was this. This might be what I'm thinking of. I'd love to use this as the floor in the restaurant. So now it's kind of a pick what we want in here. Which I don't think I want that. Oh, let's look at the linoleum actually. The weather linoleum, I think. And then let's go back to wall patterns. Tile. I don't think I want something like super shiny, you know, like this. It's like very modern, very shiny. I don't think I want that. I don't like that either. I think we can put this in the bathroom. I think I just don't like the tile in general. I think I want something else. Just in general over here. That was an accident, but look at it anyway. Maybe like a little accent wall of like red behind the counter. And then something else around here. Okay, where's those just like the plain white? There's something like... no, I like the white better. Okay, I think this is... Let's just come in. Okay, I think I'm actually going to use this. Okay. Decisions. Where's the hand painted? Okay, hand painted. No, I definitely liked this better. Instead of having one wall, should it be these two? I don't think so. I think it should just be like this. Okay. Let's get counters in. I do want something red and white. Again, red or white. And my first thought is definitely these ones. But I feel like they don't look worn enough, you know? I think I like because that's the one I already had. No. Let's see, brown or black? I feel like brown. Just because, hear me out, we don't have a whole lot of like actually really black stuff in here. It's mostly like red and white, and I want to kind of save that red, black, and white, like that true theme for the restaurant, which I know I'm talking a lot about, but just like this, I might make this either an end piece or a corner piece. Let's see, it'd be left end, right? No, it'd be right end. Right? No, it would be left end. So we could do left end piece or an inner corner piece. I think I like the inner corner piece better. Okay. And then we don't have, I mean, obviously there's a mod to add cigarettes in the game, but we don't have cigarettes, so because we don't have any cigarettes or cigarette racks, I think we'll leave like this space relatively blank, like maybe put some posters and stuff up, but keep it otherwise pretty blank. Maybe move this down a touch. Hang up some like flags or something back here, like those flags from university. Okay, let's see if I can, okay, small business, because there's some get to work stuff here too. I don't think I'm gonna put any like real nice like refrigerated cases. So I think tattoo stuff. Maybe it's in like display or shelves or something like that. But what I wanted, oh, I had these still sorted by red and white. I was like, why are there so many? There's so many. Okay, lukewarm tonic dispenser. The chill box. So what I was gonna do was I was gonna have like a line of these. They don't like fit perfectly together, which is annoying. These ones probably won't either, but they might be like a little bit better. And they do come in red at least, and it looks like there's actually like bottles in them instead of just like stuff. But I'm also gonna look and see like what kind of like storage or display kind of stuff there is. Surfaces. Displays. Because I know for sure that there is like a refrigerated display case. It's a trophy case. Oh, here it is. So there's this, which I'm not going to put out. There's also this. Which, I mean, honestly, I feel like this is too modern, but this, I feel like having like two of these, just because, like a lot of like the small, like like small town pass through grocery stores or gas stations double as grocery stores, and I think this could be, interesting. Like a cool little addition to it. We can get these to match. I can leave it away from the wall, honestly. But I can get rid of this. Ooh, really like that. Anyways, let me look at that small business stuff again. Because I thought oh, there it is. Anyways. I don't know how to... Maybe I'll just make this like a... Scooch this over a touch. Let's get that over. Move that over. I want them clipping directly into each other. Just gonna squeeze them as close as possible. Same with this. Okay. Good enough. Well, let me... I don't think there's gonna be a good way to have this where neither, oh god, or neither edge like clips super dramatically with these. So yeah, might just be something we have to deal with, even though I don't really love it. Let me go back to that small business stuff again real quick. And we'll grab where is it? This. Is there a concrete one? I don't think so. No. don't really love any of that. Where we could really just do that. Let me just move these all over. Because, like, because I... No, there's not gonna be enough. Ugh, that's annoying. Just scooch this right there. Maybe put a plant right there. And then some shelves. I don't want modern display shelves. I'm sorry. I also don't want the industrial ones. Can we not get any good choices? I don't like the modern display shelves. Is there anything else? There's these. Oh, those are too small. This is incredibly irritating. Because I want, like, actual shelves, but I don't want... I just don't like these ones. But if they're, like, the only thing available, like, I guess we'll use them. Yeah, and there's not really going to be room for... Unless we just do them all like this. Okay. That might just be how it has to be. Okay. Okay, am I crazy? Why is it bending down like that? Why is it sloping down towards the... Well, that's also irritating, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. Okay. We're gonna use the same linoleum in here, and we're just gonna throw a toilet and a sink in there. And nothing too crazy. I really want to use like something generic looking. I think, sorry, I do want to use something generic looking. I don't want to use something like antique or anything like that. Like, this is still like a kind of expensive toilet. It's nowhere near as expensive as other things, but classic sink. We can do a slightly larger mirror. Don't like that. Okay. Easy peasy. Simple. Okay. Now for the house, like the main living area. Let's grab out some floor. Should we do carpet? We do carpet. I feel like it should be this carpet. I don't want carpet. Maybe carpet in the bedroom. But wood out here. Oh, this, I think. Wall pattern wise. Well, actually, let's grab out a tile real quick for the floor in here. So I don't want to use the linoleum again. I want to use like an actual tile. Do beige. Okay. Now wall patterns. Tile for inside the bathroom, I think. Plain white or varied? Do varied. I know it's ugly. It's meant to be ugly. And I'm not worrying about a ceiling texture on any of this. This is just not one of those builds that I'm worried about it. Where's that desert sun? Desert skies. Can't decide. And I'm through my music again. I'm gonna put windows in it, I think. I feel like I like this better. For the bedroom. I think I like this one the best out of those options. Maybe we can change to a different carpet. No, I think I'll leave that carpet. It's supposed to be ugly. It's supposed to be ugly anyway. It'll be fine. It's supposed to be ugly. feel like what I don't like is how that blue looks. I don't really love, like, this either, but I feel like it matches better. Okay. And then we'll put the windows in last, I think, because I want to get the kitchen put together. They got a big, nice deal on some counters previously. I think we'll put the fridge right here. Hold on, where'd it go? Okay, stove will be right here, fridge right here. And we can put the sink right here, and a microwave and a coffee pot, I think. Ooh, but then they won't have any counter space at all to cook on, so I'd have to leave this one free. Ooh. I don't want to leave less than... Okay, now if we put the TV right here and the couch right here, maybe steal just a touch extra space. Well, I'm gonna have to put another counter in anyways. If we're putting the sink right here for them to have like usable space to cook. And then the fridge. I mean, they just don't get a microwave then. I'll give them an actual fridge, I guess. Stove, they'll get an actual stove too. And then sink. Regular kitchen sink. And then I can put microwave, coffee pot, and then they can have another extra space to cook. Coffee pot. Ooh. I don't really love this, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna call that good enough. Trash can. Does this come in? No, it comes in like fun colors, but okay. They're not gonna. I mean, I could put like a little table right here, I guess. Little dining area. And kind of cramped, but also it's supposed to be cramped, I guess. It's supposed to be like a cheap little place to stay, or a cheap little house. Gonna do a cash register. I'll get the cash register later. I need to focus. I need to lock in. Okay, TVs. Do like an actual wooden one. And then TV on top. That'd be nice. I'll give them something. Maybe they don't. I don't know. I think I'll give them something a little bigger. And then a couch. Just one, just a small one, just a little couch. Little two-seater's fine. Maybe green. I don't know if that trash can is accessible. Hopefully. Should be now. Hopefully. They're not getting a side table or anything like that, that's for sure. We'll do a little itty table. Oh, I like this one. And then we'll just do what kind of chairs do I want to put in it? I don't like how those colors pair. Is there a chair that matches that? I guess we can do this one, but like, I don't think that chair will be usable now. It should be now. Okay. Bedroom. We're gonna do a single bed. I need to get new monitors too. Sorry. If you, they're shaking around every time I like move. I don't want to put them on a cot, but I do want something like relatively cheap. But I also don't want it to be like woodsy, you know? Like I don't, like this is cheap, but I don't really, it doesn't fit the vibe of what I'm looking for. Maybe this? I don't know anything about feng shui. Is it bad to have the door like this? They're not really gonna get much fun stuff. I'm not gonna give them like a desk and a computer. We can put like a laptop on here. I don't think you can use laptops on the counters. Let's see. I'm just gonna give them this dresser to match their TV stand. But I could also put that over here, because the bed should still be accessible with this here. It just makes things kind of awkward for getting in and out. And maybe I won't give them a side table, and I will give them a desk. Just because computers can be pretty helpful for, like... Oh, there's also, like, these single tile desks. Maybe they'll get, like, a tiny one-thing bookshelf and one of these little desks. Desks. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I haven't really played with the Enchant by Nature kit at all. Like, I have it, but I haven't really done anything with it, honestly. I feel like there was another single tile desk. Oh, it was this one that I had in my old Sims place. I like the darker wood, I think. I think we have them a pretty generic chair. These are actually not great on carpet, but... Do I give them something with a fun pattern, or no? I don't think so. I don't think they're getting anything with a fun pattern. They're lucky to get a comfort one instead of one of these. Okay. Bookshelf. This sim is unfortunately and not going to get a whole lot of like fun items. They're gonna get mostly function. They're not really gonna get many hobbies and skills items probably, because we just don't really have room. So it'll probably be, I mean, I'm not gonna be playing with this sim anyway much, but it's gonna be mostly, mostly traveling to other lots if they need to build skills. Standard, free roam, startup. They're gonna get the cheap one. Actually, this one comes in kind of fun colors. They do deserve a little bit of joy in their life, I guess. Should I do... Oh, I like the yellow better. And then I probably have room for, like, some clutter behind there. Yeah, that's pretty much all we're gonna get in terms of, like, furniture in here, I think. Sorry, where's the bedroom? Yeah. Probably all we're gonna get in terms of furniture in here. Other than, like, a lamp. I'm gonna get the bathroom done real quick. I think... I'll actually put this over here. Scooch it over just a touch. Just like that. And then shower, toilet, sink. Postmodern shower stall. Just gonna have to go with white. Regular standard toilet as well. Regular standard sink again, and then I would love to give them a little mirror again, and then I don't know if I can. Okay. I'll give them a couple nice things, a couple of, you know, things that'll make them happy. Feel like there's things around for them. I'll give them a green towel. How about that? And then we'll give them one of these too. And we'll give it to them in yellow. I'll put it on this wall. There. They're gonna have some things that make them feel like they're well decorated, moodlit. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna put anything else out here. Maybe I'll put something on the walls right there. Add in some clutter. Put some stuff on the walls here. Maybe like, I was thinking the flags from university above there. Maybe some like random posters over here. Okay. Yeah, I think what's left now is mostly decoration. So, let's see. First, I'll put like a little side lamp over here. Maybe one over here, depending on if I can put one up there. I'm gonna start by sort of objects instead. Okay, table side lamp. That's very large. I don't like how large it is. Size it down just a little bit. Okay. And then if we can fit another small one, maybe the small study one, yellow, up here. Fit it down here. Okay. I guess not. And then let's see about decorations, clutter. I want to put like some pencils or something right there, back there. I feel like I can never find, when I start searching through clutter, I feel like I can never find what I'm actually looking for. So pencils are not going to be $100, I bet. Can we put this? Yes, we can. Fantastic. Can I get them in different colors? I think I like that stack better. Ooh, that's cute. Oh my god. Games. Put a pile of games over here. And maybe a lamp. A lamp right here. Anyways, where's the pencils? Because they cannot be like multiple $100. Like, it's pencils, please. ¿Dónde? I feel like half the time I also find it in the study. It's really not going to be in there. Where is it? Jar for marbles. kidding me? Why can't I find these pencils? Like, they can't be that expensive. There's no way. Like, 165 bucks for 5 bottles of nail polish? Like, I get it's The Sims, but it's kind of crazy. Ooh, wrong thing. Oh my god, it's literally right in front of my face now. Push that all the way back. Maybe we'll get a little plant too. Damn, I didn't realize how dark it's starting to get outside. Daylight savings is nuts to me sometimes. Okay, seriously, where are all the little itty bitty tabletop plants? There we go. Okay. Give them another little one. Probably not that one. Probably this one. Give them a little something to look forward to. Okay. Lighting. Grab a 4 lamp for right here. Trash or treasure lamp. Got a lot of fancy lamps here now. I love this lamp. It's one of my favorites. Is this one that like flickers? Or is that a different one? I don't know. But I like this one too. Okay, that should be like enough room, right? Okay, but I love this lamp. This one, and then there's one that's like called like, oh, it's this one. The orb. Love the orb. My 2 favorite lamps to use in like reading nooks. Okay. I don't think we have any room for, I guess we might be able to add like a small plant, like right here. But I wanted to add a plant right there too. Plants, decorations, plants. This one, like, it's gonna be, I don't really like this one. I don't really like a lot of the plants in this game, TBH. They kind of suck. Oh, I like this one. That one right there. Okay. And then over here. No. I really like this plant, but I feel like it doesn't really fit the... Oh, I want a cactus. Let's put a cactus right here. Where's the potted cacti? Here's a potted cactus. So there's this one, which I think the cactus changes colors in the different pots. I think this one is the best, but let's look around. Oh, I do like this one too. Oh, that billboard is getting in my way again. I don't know, do I do the cactus or do I do this plant? Maybe I can like put, oh, maybe I can like put the cactus here. Just because I don't want Sims really walking back and forth right there. And then let's see if there's any other cacti or anything. I don't think there will be, but... Yeah, we'll just use a couple more of these. kind of blocking off the aisles. Okay, cash register. I think you need this a lot to get people to come in. So I'll put that like back just a little bit more. Right there, people check in, and then where's the cash register? We're gonna do this one in white. Maybe I'll have it right here, and then we can have like a display rack or something that looks like a display rack. Let's see. Let me get a drink of water. Okay. I want something that looks like a display rack. And the closest thing I can think of is that like tea set. Not tea set, but like the packet of like the rack of tea packets that's in the kitchen clutter. I could put this here. What all is it? Don't love that there, but I do like it like on here. Make the back just one. Okay. Anyways. Ooh. I think this would be good. I think having it right there. Oh, having a coffee machine here could be cool too. Or nice. Maybe instead of like trying to find like that tea display rack or something like that. Let me actually find it real quick so I can decide. I'm gonna put that out there real quick. If the tea set is anywhere to be seen. This. Maybe we move the register this way, and we give them where's the blender, don't need blender. Okay. A tea brewer. Okay. Right. Maybe I won't have the tea brewer, because I know the tea brewer also like causes a lot of problems where it give them like a nice actual coffee pot. I really don't like that. Like how it like sits like that. Really not a fan of that. Can you go like anywhere else? No, fantastic. I really don't like that. Any of the other ones like do any better? You know what? You're not coming here for good coffee. Let's be honest here. But I do really want to move this over to this one. Okay. Good. I like this. Okay. Is there like a teeny tiny little cactus? It doesn't look like it. That is cute though. Oh, there's these. Okay. I like this. I think we just need to get some stuff on the shelves and get some stuff up on the walls. And I think we'll start with stuff on the walls, because stuff on the shelves takes forever. Or at least it did the last time that I did it. I don't have to put things on the shelves, but I like to. So we're gonna go into decorations, posters and things. There should be flags somewhere from university. Where are the flags from university? Oh, maybe those are in like this instead. There's those. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't know. They're like these strings of flags that hang, but they're like triangular flags. Because, okay, we've got the pop-up tissue garland, we've got seasonal pleating, pennants of romance, club banners. Wrench. Okay. See, we could put those up. Don't love them, but we could use them. See, and then there's these, but those aren't what I'm looking for. Seasonal card display. This isn't quite it either. Or this should have not it, not just not quite it, but just not it. Oh, this is incredibly annoying. use the club banner instead. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Although, we could have a couple of these, and then like a strand of something to go between them. Put this maybe right here, up in the center. And we'll pick a seasonal card display. Maybe we'll just do like this regular one. Or this one. Or this one. What evening card? That one's Halloween. What's this one? I can't tell. What's this? Like April Fool's Day. Okay, graduation or something. This one's just winter, I think. Valentine's Day. More kind of winter. Ball. Can't tell what this one is. Baby shower, maybe? I don't know. And we'll do this one now, maybe? Or, oh. Or was I gonna do one of these? Hang on. Okay, so there's a wrench. There's this fire one. Or there's a wrench, which I feel like fits a little bit better, because it's like cars and shit. Okay. Just like a couple extra things on here, and we can pick them from the posters, probably. Well, there's not like a coffee one. There's a donut one. There's a coffee one that would be great. Okay. Hey, I like that too. Just trying to grab anything car themed. Probably not anything from Dine Out. slightly damp poster. Don't really love that. Can I get a food poster? Buns of Envy. God, that one's really big too. I think we can do this one. Okay. Don't really see much else that should like go on the walls of like a gas station. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say that we're pretty good in here. Okay, now I'm just gonna put something up in here. I love collages, so we can do a little. I think we should do this one. Okay, and then in here. What is this? Oh, is this from the Crystal Creations ones? Interesting. I think I'll do this one in here, and then I'm kind of just throwing stuff up there now. I'm not really too worried about interests or anything like that. Move it that way. Actually, I want this one like this way a little bit. Or we could put it on this wall. And then a calendar over here. Okay, one more thing. They have plenty of CDs and records anyway, so it makes sense that they would have a fun little collection thing. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Gonna throw some stuff on the shelves and finish up the outside, and then we'll be done. Because I gotta start cooking dinner. Okay. Okay. Put some stuff on the shelves. I'm not gonna throw anything too crazy on there. First I'm gonna look through the clutter. Oh, bag of dog food. We can put that in there. Hopefully it's not floating too much. Arts and crafts. Ooh, laundry detergent. Put that right there. Green thumb stuff. Body care essentials, those can go on there too. I think we're gonna have gardens, so we can also put some pots under there. Men's care essentials, yeah, we can put. Is there not another? Oh, I don't like that. There's only a handful of slots on any shelf. That sucks. Got those. Tissues. Because why not? Some other pots, I guess. Sunscreen. Can I put the sunscreen over here? I can. Wow. Can I put another bottle over there? Okay. Don't know if that looks next to that. Cool. That sucks. Any statues that look like they could go over here? Not really. Alright, into debug we go for just a minute. Okay. Oh, it's probably because I reloaded a lot after I did that. Okay. Debug. this is good. Put those over here. And watermelons on the top shelf is probably not great, but it's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what else. I don't know what this is, but we can put it on. We'll put it like right here. You can usually find like wrapped meat debug. Baby. Baking decorations. Over here, I guess. Baking pan. Croquettes. Profiteroles. Muffins. What's this? Okay, let's put... Not that anyone's really gonna need, like, extracts and whatnot here, but... Because they're not gonna be doing a whole lot of baking. Ooh, milk. Grab, like, a couple of these. What's this? Ice cream? Throw some ice cream in there. Can I really just not? Can it really just not be placed on any of these? Super cool. Okay. Keep going. Bubbles. Can put some bubbles on here. Perhaps top shelf up there. Put some pans, potatoes. Throw some potatoes up here. I know the produce on the top shelves is probably very weird. Baseball bat. I don't think it's a baseball bat, actually. Animal crackers. Flavored drink mix. Get a couple of those up here. My music is gone again. What is this? Doesn't even matter. I'm putting it up anyway. Cup of pet food. Ooh, an urn. Those are buoys. pepper spray. Magnifying glass. Paint to it's open. Indescribable blob. Interesting. Level careers. Rake. Lantern. Put a lantern up here. For sale. Okay. I would really love to find some wrapped meat to put in here. Cinnamon roll. You can put some of these up here. Chocolate croissant. Put that up there. Sweetbread. Scone. Power Sip Classic. Just putting literally anything else at this point. I really just want the wrapped meat to put on there. What is that? Ooh, a stack of tires. Oh, those are big tires. It's also exactly what I was planning on doing. Okay, off-brand soda. More off-brand soda. Already have one tire. What's this? What's this? Laurel kombucha. Okay. I am gonna put more of this, some of this and this in here. Oh, I think that's our own voting. Let's see what else is there. Okay, let me just get. Where can I slot these? Okay, I can slot those there. Honestly, there's already like fake wrap meat on these, so I'm gonna just put what I can on there, I think, and do fizzy honey. Oh, this is what I did all the time. This is what I spent so much time on a different build of mine. Just gonna throw them wherever I can. You know what? I'm gonna grab 2 more boxes of this. Move these. Put that there, and then we can stack them. Ooh. Okay, just like that. Perfect. Alright, I'm saving. I'm not putting anything else on those shelves. That'll just have to be good enough. Okay. And we'll put this like centered on the lot, I think. Okay. Okay, my cat is clawing at me. Okay, I'm gonna put one more of these on. Probably 2 more of these on. Okay, ow, 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 ow. There we go. Now I'm done. This would be a really annoying lot to play on, to be honest. Okay. Let's sell those. We'll have that. And I'll slice this down. Have it. This over just a little bit. Okay. Okay, can I move it up one more? And have it not look like shit? Okay, turns out I can't. Fantastic. Sorry, I'm definitely like bumping into my mic and stuff right now. I think it's floating now, so I'm gonna move it down a little more. Honestly, we can just gather all of this up here. Okay, please stop chewing on things, sir. Okay. Fire hydrant. We'll put as close to the sidewalk as we can. Billboard. Have facing that way, I think. Ooh. Actually, we can spin it. Just like that. Okay. Grab a couple cars out of debug now. I know I said it was done. I'm not like gonna sit there and fiddle around with its placement. I want it in there. Okay, I just need like a couple. Oh, okay. Here's some cars. I want older cars. So let me scroll up. No, let me scroll up too far. Okay. I want one of there's like oh, here it is. Aha. I think there's also a green car. Oh, wait, not here. Green truck. I'll have this one down that way. Oh wait, is there even oh no, there's not a gas pump there. Okay. Move this one up a little more. Okay. There we go. Okay. So here it is. Gas station. Oh wait. JK, can't have them park on sand. Give me just one more second. Oh, and then I need to do some, fuck. I need to do a little bit of, so, let me see if I can get slabs instead. Which would be here. Sidewalk slabs are a little bigger. The rubber hits the road. Ooh. Okay. Let me get it. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Okay. And now do a little bit of terrain paint. Just a touch. save it one more time. Okay, and now I think we're finished. Got the sign, got that, got our little, like, not really dumping area, but like dumping area. Billboard. Oh fuck, I didn't put any, oh my god. That's what's missing. Remove this, I think. Put this in there. There's too many collages now. Wait, I can put this behind the TV. Look over here. Okay, windows. That's what's missing. Let me get some of those red and white windows. Do these. Just like that. Okay. Now, I swear. Just kidding. One more. One more. Now I swear. Okay. Anyways, shelves are relatively well stocked. Got drinks, got a bathroom, got a counter, got decorations, got a living space. Okay. I think we're gonna save it to library now. I just saved, so okay, save lot. Oasis Springs. Gas station. Oh fuck, I forgot the fucking vending machines too. Okay. 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 It'll all be okay. It'll all be okay. Come on. I'm gonna put them outside. Probably like right here. There's one. Hot treats and eats. There's two. Bits and bobbles. Breezy treats. Festival of snow. Festival of youth. Festival of light. Simmies. Okay. Do breezy treats. Ow. Oh my god. Dude, relax. Please. Ow. Ow. Okay. You need to stop. Relax. Climbed up on me. Decided he didn't want to get down. Got down. Now he's clawing at me again. Okay. I think that's everything now. I think we're good. I'm gonna say we're good. Just gonna add it. Okay. One bathroom. Or one bedroom, two bathrooms. Okay. I don't think I have any custom content on it. Okay. Small business gas station. Men for one sin. Small living space behind. With small kitchen, TV, living area, bedroom with desk and computer. And bathroom. Gas station has stocked shelves and a small bathroom. Huh. Extensive use of debug. So if you're going to play with this, because of debug, your Sims are going to walk through any of the debug objects, and you know when you zoom in, like if you bought a tree for your Sims house, when you zoom in, that tree will disappear if it's in your way. Debug objects won't. So you still have a little bit with like the billboard and when I was putting the vending machines in like the gas station, to be prepared for that if you do decide to actually play with this. Your Sims will also not be able to. I don't think they'll be able to buy any of the debug stuff. I'm not entirely sure though, because I haven't really played with that too much. What does it require? I mean, it's going to require obviously. Requires Eco Lifestyle for tires. Lifestyle and maybe it's just Eco Lifestyle for tires. Get to work and what is it? Oh, businesses and hobbies for business needs and I don't think I grabbed anything too crazy. Other packs are used for various furniture, decorations, but important deco packs are Spa Day, because that was the fridges that I used. Snowy Escape. Okay, JK. Can't type that much. Okay, let's check the pictures. Okay. Oh, yeah. You actually can't see because of the billboard. We'll save it to my library, and then I'm scared of my own share that to my gallery. Okay. And that is it. I think this is where we're gonna end stream. So Not sure when the next time I'll stream is. Maybe I'll post about it on Blue Sky. Maybe I won't. I don't use Twitter or X anymore. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!